Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, Wednesday, June 18th, day 26? Day 26 of the U.S. versus Sean Combs trial. And for 3 days in a row, we've been saying that Brendan Paul, Diddy's drug mule, would be testifying. And in fact, it keeps getting delayed because yesterday, a lengthy cross-examination of Officer Penland, Special Agent Penland, who was basically testifying as to a chart, but Diddy's lawyer, Tenny Garagos, decided to use the opportunity to tell an alternative story of exhibits and text messages not used in the chart, and also to once again show the some freak-off videos, to the jury with their headphones on. These were not shown to the public. Now, speaking of public, yesterday, Judge Subramanian took to task both sides' lawyers, saying, who is it that leaked information about the second juror? We're not even going to use the juror's name because the judge is incensed, apparently. And again, I don't mean to, I've covered him for a while. I covered him when he first came to this court. He's a very hardworking guy. He used to sit in the back of courtrooms observing how other judges did things. But I'm not aware of other judges in SDNY who say that the press can be threatened for reporting things, He allowed the prosecutors to make a threat and said, send me a letter. I don't know if they ever did because nothing is getting docketed. We continue to report, and all we can say for now is that there's a second juror issue. Juror 6 is off. And Juror 6, we covered his voir dire. He's a corrections employee. That's why he had to say that he lived in the Bronx. Who knows where he lived? There's a lot of things going on. All I can say is we covered him and you can find him. I think he may have been 58 in the pool. And again, these are all public things. We don't know his name. If we knew it, we wouldn't report it. But there's a second juror, and it's all being done under seal. And I think it's a mistake, because I think from what I see from people out in the world looking at the trial, it's leading to a lot of, I don't want to say conspiracy theories, a lot of doubts and questions that could be resolved if you just did everything on the record, absent the juror's name and address. In any event, that's my take. We also did, thank the Lord, manage to cover a non-Diddy case yesterday, all the way out in the Ninth Circuit. In fact, it was a virtual thing. One of the judges was in Hawaii, so they did it online. And it involves the legality of the deployment of Marines and the federalization of the National Guard in California. As best I could make out from the arguments, we live tweeted all the things. You can't always tell from judges' questions where they're going. But if one were to use the questions as a guide, it seems like this is going to be upheld. But we will have to see. If it's not, they've asked for time to appeal to the Supreme Court. So we're going to cover that case all the way through, as we will continue to cover the United Nations, which yesterday we asked them yet more questions. No answer. Inside the UN briefing room, deep concern for Iran. Iranian state media, of course, asking the questions. The deputy spokesman, Farhan Haq, delivering up pablum and not answering any written questions. It's an outrage. Now, here's the Diddy scene. Here's the Diddy scene behind me. You'll see some photographers with a green umbrella there. You'll see some white tents over there. And soon, you'll have the live feed of Inner City Press. To be continued. Week 6 book is coming.